Hey guys, happy 2016. Hope you guys are having a great holiday. Hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year, and hopefully 2016 will be an awesome year for you. I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but hopefully this video will show you guys what I've been up to. It's not really Nerf related because I haven't really had the time to modify guns, blasters rather, as of late, and what has been taking up some of my time is PC building. I've actually assembled my own computer rig for the first time, and I've also been personalizing it to actually showcase something that it's not just a computer, but at least something that's quite cool, that when it is displayed on your desk, your computer desk or your gaming desk, it'll add that little bit of touch to your room as well as your whole setup itself. So as you can see over in front of you, there's a Stormtrooper, and that's actually based on my secondary monitor. So let me just zoom out for you. So that is on my 34-inch ultra wide LG monitor, and if I just show you guys the other side, alright, over here is my main monitor, which is a Darth Vader desktop wallpaper, and over here this monitor is from BenQ. It's a really awesome monitor. I'll go through all the specs later, and over here on my right side you'll see my NZXT gaming rig, which I've assembled somewhere in October or November. I'll go more in depth later, but I really love this rig, and what I like about it is that or rather computers in general, or PC modding, is that just like Nerf, you can customize it into something that is really means something to you. So for here I did put some LEDs, which if you guys have been following a lot of my Nerf guns, I also do put LEDs. You can actually rig it in different patterns and stuff. So of course going forward I may actually be changing up the LED colors and stuff, but I'm not too sure yet. For now this is my first time doing it, so I'm just really glad with how that turned out. Also been looking into a really good monitor. So over here what I have is a BenQ. It's a XL2720Z. It is the 144 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time monitor. It's running at 1080p, so that's pretty good. It is of course a TN panel, which means that some of the color reproduction as well as the viewing angles may not be as good as IPS panels, such as my LG one I have over here, which is pretty awesome. So most of the time I'll watch like videos on this monitor itself, and of course when I'm gaming I'll do it on my BenQ monitor. Behind that I do have a IKEA lamp, which I got for pretty cheap, and the bulb is at 1000 lumens, so it is very bright and it lights up my whole room. So I thought that's quite a nice touch to it. So let me just take out my camera and I'll go more in depth itself. Okay, so over here I have my full setup. Behind the desk, or rather behind me, is my room, and it is very messy, so I won't be showing you guys that, just mainly my desk. I had to get a new desk because of this huge monitor. I couldn't accommodate everything onto my table, so as such I did have to get some spare parts, rather a new desk. I do have a desk riser over here, or a monitor stand. Got this for cheap. It's about $10 got it from Q10, so people in Singapore or Asia should be familiar with it. Over here I have two headsets. First is my Plantronics Gamecom. It is the Plantronics Gamecom 388. It's an awesome beginner's headset, at entry level. It has a really good decent quality mic. The sound is really good, so especially your soundstage when you're playing FPS games like CSGO, you can really tell where the enemies are coming from their footsteps. There are also a lot of onboard controls here. You have the mic mute button, and somewhere in the back you also have your volume scroll wheel. So all this is really something that you may consider when you get your first gaming headset. So I actually do like that. I do have another one which I sort of upgraded after that. It is the HyperX Kingston Cloud. It's the first edition one. So there, of course, is the Cloud 2, as well as the Cloud Core. This one is the original. So what I like about it is that it's extremely comfortable, both the top as well as the padding and the ears. It's super comfortable, so I can like game for hours and I do not feel any pressure or pain or soreness at my ears. And it's also not too warm itself, so you won't feel that you need to take it off to give your ears a breather. What I also like about it is that it does have an sort of a removable microphone over here, and the microphone quality is actually pretty decent. Yeah, and it's also, you know, adjustable, which is really cool. I've gotten a hook here from Daiso, so that I can just attach it to the side of my desk, which I think is quite cool. It is important to actually leave some of your stuff, you know, enclosed, so that it won't really collect that much dust. So my room is really dusty. So here's my handphone charging. Over here I have a Corsair K95 keyboard. Oh, as you can see now, it's glowing. It's most likely because of the LED effect, but it's not actually glowing. I do have custom keycaps for it. This one comes from the Corsair keyboard itself, so I've changed out the numbers as well as the WASD. And over here is Vortex white keycaps, which I purchased off Mass Drop. So overall I think it looks really cool, the whole white and black and a little bit of red effect. You can of course change the brightness settings. It does have 3 levels as well as off, so this is how it looks like without the LEDs. I usually set it to the lowest setting because the highest one can be a bit glaring. So yeah, alright. Over here's my awesome monitor, which I mentioned, and this was actually pretty expensive. Surprisingly, it's more expensive than my 34-inch ultra wide. Yeah, it does have some onboard controls to adjust your brightness as well as your RGB, so on and so forth for your monitor. Over here I do have a USB port or USB hub, so for me to plug in my different peripherals or storage devices. Over here I have a Fio DAC, which is a E10K, I think. This is used to support my Yamaha HS5 studio monitors, which I have over here and here. So yeah, these are really awesome as well. Great sound, and I got it for a reasonable price, so I thought that was really cool. So I put them down sideways because of the way my desk is actually laid out, and this way I do get the full impact of the sound and all the good stuff. Alright, and over lastly to my gaming rig. I'm running here a Skylake i5 6600K processor. This is on my Gigabyte Z170X UD3 motherboard, which is the Heroes of the Storm edition. I think the hero on it is Tessada or Zeratul, I can't be sure. There are lots of stuff in here which I will not go through in depth, but otherwise it's running at MSI GTX 970. It has 8 gigs of RAM, a liquid cooler, it's a H110 iGDX, so on and so forth. So as the thing I like about it is the actual LED lighting inside, which I did spend quite a while to actually rig and hook it up all together. It also does have Corsair static pressure as well as airflow fans, which are all LED lit, and I think looks really cool. So to give you guys a close-up, yeah, it is currently a little bit dusty due to the static from the the frame itself. It will actually attract dust to stick on it. So let me just dim the light slightly so you guys, yeah, I can actually turn it off entirely, the LEDs, or I can just lower the brightness setting. Let me just put it to the minimum. Yeah, so yeah, I think it looks pretty beast. I really like this case a lot. It's a silent case, so what it focuses on is minimal volume, and everything runs really smoothly. I'm getting idle temperatures at about 25 degrees on, and on load is only at about 35 to 40, so it still really runs really cool. So guys, this is what I've been currently up to. I will actually be doing a little overhaul to my desk itself. I did actually get a new computer case as a Christmas present, and I will most likely be switching that out. I also got a monitor arm for my secondary huge monitor over here, so that has to be replaced, and I'll just be changing the layout slightly. So give you guys an update in the next one. I may be bringing you more Nerf videos soon because I do not really fancy the new Nerf blasters, which are basically reshells of older blasters time and time again, and I think it's really quite a waste of money just purchasing a new blaster just for the shell. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is what I've been up to lately, and if you guys are of course into PC building as well as PC related stuff as well, please shoot me up and share with me what you guys have running at home, and I'll also be glad to share any ideas I do have with you. Alright, hope you guys have an awesome 2016, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.